Hup, 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 hup. I'm back. I hope I'm back. My stream kind of disconnected for whatever reason, I don't know. I hope it is back and you guys can hear me. Otherwise, I'll be a very, very sad boy. Aha, welcome. Thank you so much, everyone. But before resuming the tomb raiding, let's see what you guys said. California, actually. Sam, you said you used to play and try to finish all the Tomb Raider games, but your parents didn't like the idea, so they stopped you. And I can see why. My parents also didn't like the idea of me playing Tomb Raider, especially because I thought it was so fun and so awesome. The idea of Lara Croft that on my free time in school, I started drawing a lot of stick figures holding guns, and as you can see, my parents and my teachers started to get very worried about me. So yeah, they didn't allow me to play that much anymore. Then I grew up and was able to buy my own games, and then I went and played it anyway. Voided Cat just said, no, you watched your dad play them. That's fun. Sometimes I wish my parents were also into playing games every now and then. They aren't though. At all. Chandler, California is a very minority-majority place. I don't know exactly what that means. In the southern part, anyway, Salt Lake City, by which you are relatively close, is very minority-majority. It's neat because it gives you some language learning opportunities. And we gotta go fast. You guys are saying rest in peace for the stream, but it's back, finally. And thank you guys for welcoming me back to the stream. There's so many of you welcoming me back. That's nice to see. And Sam, you ask if I like the snow season in the south, and there is no snow season here. What are you talking about? Are you crazy, boy? Do you mean the cold season actually, or do you actually mean snow season? Because it, like I said, sometimes it does not snows in here. So there is no such a thing as snow season here in this place I live currently. Minority majority, says Chandler, means that the many minority groups of people make up the majority of the population. It really is a melting pot. So basically, something like more than half of the population isn't native to the place, and they make the census go crazy. I hope that's what that is. Where do I go to now? Oh game, why do you do this to me? Why do you send me impossible missions to find impossible places and meet impossible people? I think I got it now though. I just couldn't see there was a pathway up there. Or there isn't a pathway up there, or there is a pathway up there. There is, on the other side. I'm also a very blind boy. Exactly, people from all over the world make up most of the population in these places. That's cool, I think. Because a lot of people all over the world are super afraid of letting in strangers, quote unquote, get into their countries and steal their jobs and marry their daughters and all that same old story. But I actually think that it's fun when people that are native to that place go to the place. Because that's when you can see how much everyone... Whoa. Hey, come on then. That's not fair. I need to get the thing and I need to get it to that place. That's super not fun of you, game. Please don't do that to me. Also, hey Fonzer, welcome to the stream. And also Diego Liberal, welcome as well. Whoa, I take a shitload of damage in here. Am I a blind boy? No, I'm not a blind boy, I was joking. Because the screen is awfully dark and this game is running on a... Oh, seriously, fucking PR, where the fuck are you? Would you go suck a dick already? Thank you. Let me reload this, because now I know he's gonna come. And no, I'm not blind, I was joking because this game is super dark and it's running on a very small screen. Because I'm running this on the PC and it uses the DOS box. This DOS box does not like to be resized or it crashes the whole fucking thing. Although you do say that you finished this when you had a single eye to see as a kid. I can do it if you did it, and thank you for believing in me. And I think I'm done with PR for now. Let's do the other thing. Also, hey Vito, welcome to the stream. Shit. Sometimes the jump button doesn't work, so I wonder why that is. Get the PS1 Tomb Raider 3 version. It's darker than Doom 3. And I thought about... Shit. I thought about getting the PS1 Tomb Raiders, but getting to emulate them is such a hassle, and I already have them on Steam, so... Come on. So I decided to go fuck it and play these things once anyway. Even though they are not friendly with my PC, they really... Shit. This is a hard jump to make. These games, they really do take something extra to get working. Wow, this does give me a lot of damage. So Tomb Raider, it's a very old game and it was not made for modern computers, and well, oh, come the fuck on. When modern computers were able to run it. I think this is the place I need to be. Finally. Computers were just like personal computers with actual Windows. Were only available like after Tomb Raider 2 was a thing. And Tomb Raider 2 actually works pretty well on the PC, but Tomb Raider 3, I think the PC version of Tomb Raider 3 is also very janky and super crazy to get to run. But I already have them on the computer, so instead of spending extra money buying games, or just play the ones I already have on Steam. Chandler, that's one thing I am happy about, being part of a country that values being a melting pot of the world, despite modern times trying to shake that up. And yeah, don't let that quality go away. Being able to get all the persons from all the places into there, is what makes it a beautiful place to live in. Or at least a nice place to make friends and be in. Diego, you says I'm one step off. I did. I finally managed to make the jump, so thank you for encouraging me and helping. And Tomb Raider 1 recently got a patch that it works even with an Xbox controller. Do you mean this classical Tomb Raider? Because that sounds awesome, but I also is kind of worrying. I mean, not worrying, but it's awesome in any case that they'd go and make updates for this old ass game. Hey PR, why don't you go suck a dick? Please? Like, come on, the exit is just there, you can make it. Come on PR, you can make it. Disappear already. Get out. Just vanish. Just go, please, just go. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Just go. And there's a knife boy. And Pierre is gone finally. The fucking trot is finally gone. Hooray. Suck a dick, please. Yeah, exactly. This guy is super annoying because ever since I got into this whole Grease levels, he's been showing up, shooting me like from fucking nowhere, and he keeps doing that until I shoot him enough that he goes away, but he doesn't die. So this is really annoying to do. Yes, the Tomb Raider 1 PC version. I think it's fan made, but it works as a charm on your Windows 10. That's a trap. That's nice to hear. I've also thought about maybe getting this game for the shit. Maybe getting this game for the Android, because I saw that the Android also got a version. It's remastered, has the nice controls and stuff, but I really don't want to play this game on the cell phone. Especially because that would be impossible to put into OBS. Perhaps. But who knows, maybe that would be a nice way, like Tomb Raider stream on the go. Also, hey Veronica, welcome to the stream. We're doing some Tomb Raiding, some Polygonal Spelunking. Because Tomb Raider is my favorite game series and I really wanted to play it, so let's get to it. Shit. I died. Also, look at PR, he should be leaking hamburger. Leaking hamburger helper by now. I don't know what that means, Vito. Walter, you wouldn't recommend it. Hey, welcome to the stream as well, and good morning to you. Morning and evening and afternoon. It's 4 PM for me. So it took some time, but you guys are finally flocking in. I didn't really announce this stream everywhere, just Twitter, because I just really wanted to play some games. Like, I really wanted to keep playing Tomb Raider, but I'm super glad to see you guys here, and I died again. Hooray! So welcome everyone, and I hope you have a great time here. And okay, I just had to jump. That's fun. Also, I don't know what I did. Maybe I changed something. Maybe stuff is doable now. I have to look. It's 1 PM for you, Veronica. I don't remember where you said you live. I think it was... I do remember it was a place with either W or... It felt like it was... I actually do remember it being kind of in the middle, close to Texas or something. But I'm sorry, I actually forgot. Hey, obrigado. Tennessee, yes. And something you pick it up from a movie you've seen 3 times. I really don't know. Vito, sorry. But you didn't wake up that long ago, so I can still say morning. So good morning, Veronica. Welcome. 4 p.m. for you as well. Just finished streaming a bit of Tomb Raider 4. That's great, Diego. I wanna stream the whole game series, but I wanna do them by order. So that will be super fun. And yes, Diego, I am from Brazil, but I'm streaming in English because I figure it makes easier for, because most of my following is American or speaks English, because I'm actually an illustrator and I do a lot of art and stuff. So most of the people that follow and know me are speaking English. So it's to make it stream better for them. Let me see what else you guys are saying. I missed a lot of stuff. Chandler, when you sent the message on Discord, it was 4 in the morning for you. You still don't understand how Brazil is so freaking far ahead of you in terms of time. It's because we're very to the east. Very to the east. Walter, it's 10 a.m. in Nevada. And Chandler, you know Tennessee very well. Been there many times since your grandparents lived there. And anyone seen the 2017 version of it? I haven't. Now you guys are talking about things I don't understand anymore, so I'm gonna try to figure out where else to go in this game. I think I reversed the flows. I actually don't know what's up with this level, so I'm just kind of going. There was a thing here, I already pulled the thing, so maybe it's in here. Let's figure this one out. Because we have a couple of hours to waste, don't we? This is where I came from, so it's definitely not here. I think. Actually, I don't know, really. Maybe it was in that room I wasn't supposed to come back, so let's try and do that again. If I'm not doing the right thing, please do let me know. So hey Diego, nice to hear that you're also gonna play the games as well. I really love this game series and I really look forward to playing Tomb Raider 2, that's one of my favorite. And the others, because I never really finished any of them. So that's gonna be nice to do. For the first time in forever. And Veronica, you said it's okay because you are in Chattanooga. However you spell that. I mean, however you say that. Nashville is the capital of the place you live in. Yeah, wait, weird camera. But actually, it is. I don't think this rock was here before. So maybe now I can access this place up here, so this is what I was missing before. Hopefully. It isn't a horror movie, I do know that, I just haven't seen it. I'm actually not a big fan of horror movies and it was only in the theaters, so I didn't want to go. Eee. No, that was actually the place I came from. And I'm really bamboozled. Very bamboozled. Let's try and do this again. Let's see what's up. This funny place. Because despite being a very old and abandoned cistern like Diego said, it's still a very funny place to be in and explore and do all this stuff. Chandler said that he has all these poops. Apparently it was based on a book, and there was also another movie before it. Like another version before it. Which makes me think, because by this point in the history of humanity, I feel like Stephen King should be like the richest guy alive, because everything he's done has been turned into movies. That's weird. And you finished every single Tomb Raider ever, even the mobile ones. Did you? I thought about playing in this my Tomb Raider marathon. I thought about doing the water is not here anymore. I thought about doing the mobiles one, the ones for the Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color, but I don't think I will, because those are weird in general. I don't think they make part of the main series, so maybe I won't. And if you don't mind asking, if I don't mind you asking, how long I've been dating my boyfriend? We've been dating ever since 2014. So make the math. That's been what, 3 years? 4 years? 4 years, I think. Oh no, the Nerf boy is killing me. Shit, this is not good. So I thought that was a key, that's why I stopped, but it wasn't a key, so I stopped for nothing. The original was laughable, and it was a TV series. And yeah, you finished. Oh, I did. So that's what I was missing. Thank you. Let's heal as well, because I could use some healing. Some hot healing. And you finished everyone, even the ones from different consoles. And congratulations, you are like a superhero for doing that. Ow. This is not the place, although that wall looks weird. There we go. Okay. Yes, 2014. It's been quite some time. Quite some time, actually. So yeah, how much money do you guys think Stephen King has? Or has earned through the years just from the royalties of the whatever and everything he's done so far? And there's stuff everywhere, so let's do some exploring up here first, because I saw an item here and I wanna see what's up in this place. There's animals everywhere in this game. This is gonna be so fun, you guys. This is where I came from? It doesn't seem to be. The rats in Tomb Raider 1 are bigger than cats, and this was a waste of time. I wonder what's up with that corridor. And yeah, I always wonder about that. I mean, I think they're onto some crazy diet in here. Okay, so there's a bunch of monkey boys in here. Not as many as was in the previous level, but there are still many. I don't like them. Because they might seem super crazy and willy-nilly, but they do take a lot of damage out of you. If they manage to get one hit. That's never fun. I think he's made millions upon millions and pretty half the amount. Although, Nathan, you said he doesn't. Writers doesn't make much. And I got to the part you love the most about the game. You don't know why, just know that you do enjoy it. And why can't I go up? Do let me go up, game. I don't wanna fall down. Why do you do this to me, game? Why? Yeah, fuck it. Wait. Wait. I thought I was gonna die in there. Whatever. You do enjoy this part, and then I don't know. I never played this game, so I don't know what's up here. And yes, I didn't die. I think that was a bug or something really crazy. Well, I wonder about that as well. And you guys are saying that Stephen M. King, whatever the M stands for, is made 3 million in compensation back in 2016. Whatever from. 4. Yeah. Okay, now I'm dying. Dying quite a lot, actually. And Vito, you said he's did 400 millions as of 2017. What sort of compensation did he... Compensation as in royalties, or compensation as in he's being shitted out or some money he should have earned or something? So I don't know if the game is bugging with me or if there's something stopping me, but I don't seem to be able to go right in here. I know I should be able to, but I'm not being able to, so this is weird. This is weird and super not fun. And apparently if I miss a very specific pixel in the spikes, I don't die. I can't get past until the doors open. I don't know which door, so let's do more spelunking. Because apparently I missed something. Your net worth. I don't know exactly what that is, but because I thought he only got stuff from royalties of his books and also the rights he sold to television for doing his shows and movies and whatever. But yeah. Also, in a way, I do feel like Stephen King has been writing the same book over and over again for the last 30 years or something. Because all his books kind of have the same feel to them. Did I have a key? I don't have a key. Can I shimmy jump? No, I can't shimmy jump. This game doesn't have that sort of technology. The only thing this game allows me to do is die a lot. Until I learn from my errors. By that I do mean I really do die a lot. Hence the reason why this game allows you to save everywhere and anywhere, and as many times as you want, because this game is impossible. So I can't use this guy on here, or can I?
No.
There. Lara doesn't have a ponytail due to lack of knowledge to program. Don't ask for so much. And you're back, Sam. Welcome back. And we are trying to find how to progress in the game, or I am trying at least, because I'm super lost. And there is a thing here. I missed it. And yeah, there's Walter. I'm stuck. And to complement what you said, Diego, the whole thing is that they did know how to program it. The problem is computers back then couldn't handle her ponytail because they need computers to be able to handle the ponytail. They needed to have, I think, they needed to have 8 or 16 megabytes of RAM memory, and most computers at the time didn't have that much, so they couldn't handle the whole physics that was going on with her hair. So if you want to play Tomb Raider 1 and have Lara with a ponytail, you guys will have to play the PS1 version, because that one somehow had the money, I mean the resources to run her hair, because that's how game works. It seems some new people have arrived, so greetings to all of you. And I agree with you, Sam. Greetings to everyone who's here. Huh. That sound was the secret sound, so maybe I unlocked something in a previous area. I wonder if there's something down here as well. Doesn't seem to be. So let's go back and actually progress with the level. The Saturn version isn't even actual 3D. It was distorted 2D texture to give the impression of 3D. That's what some skills the devils had. The developers, not the devils. I didn't know about that one. I actually never got to play any Sega Saturn or see it playing or running, so I have no idea how that one works. But if you do say so, then I'll believe you. And here I am in a new room full of new things to find and do, and possibly around a dozen new ways to die. So let's get to it. Also, my program is saying that my stream is offline, but I don't think it is. But it's saying it is, so I don't know. Is this still going? Are guys still there? I'm actually worried now. Or maybe my program thing is it's trying to fuck up with me. Huh. Okay, good to know. Blah 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 blah. Because, like I said, lately I've been having those chat disconnection problems on Twitch, so I try to go and find a new program to... There's stuff written in the ground. Let's see if I can read it. I can't read it. So fuck it. But because I have been having those problems with the chat disconnections, and I have been missing messages you guys sent, I tried to go back and change the whole and use another program that tells me stuff about the chat. Problem is, it doesn't seem to be very accurate because it just thought the stream was offline, where it wasn't. So I have to keep that in mind. I keep exploring and see if I can find another program to monitor the chat. Also, Diego, you're saying that the Saturn released before the PC or the PS1 version. It was so unique to it, so hard to program on it that the developers left a bunch of things not finished on it. Like the grenade launcher, you can access through an action replay, but it breaks the game using it. Also, it has no 3D model. I did not know that. But that's also fun to know. Because actually, I did know this game was very old, and the developers, they had to go and use many non-conventional ways to solve certain problems. And actually, they're not exactly non-conventional, but they are very unexpected ways, all in all. Because until then, I think nobody had done a 3D game like this one. So nobody in the world actually... Whoa, shit. This is fun. So nobody knew how to program a 3D game, so they were sort of learning as they went. I died. Hooray. Let's try this again. Also, it wasn't supposed to be in the game at all, but shows they planned for it. Although it is in the sequel, Tomb Raider 2 does have a grenade launcher. So yeah, they may not have planned for it. I mean, they might not have put it into the first game, but they certainly did put it into the second game. This does require an ungodly amount of concentration to pull off. Also, thank you, Diego, for following me on Twitch. That makes me a very grateful boy. E hey, Gustavo, esse jogo é difícil. Você devia jogá-lo em qualquer dia desses. More rats. I think the most silly fun you can have in this game is kill enemies while you're jumping and tumbling in the air. Because it just looks so silly, but it's also actually one of the most effective ways to deal with enemies in this game. It's so weird to listen to someone speaking in English and say your name correctly. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I think everyone who's like Native American, or not Native American, but people who have English as their native language will say Diego with a weird accent that will not look right at all. But yeah, I do try. It's hard, but I do try to say everyone's name as accurately as possible, because a lot of people get my name wrong. So I know the pain. Walter says, "This is Dark Souls of rolling." I don't know, it kind of looks like it. And there we go. I dodged the traps. That was fun. Although yeah, this game, despite everything, it worked in so many crazy ways. And I'm really had a lot of fun with this game. Still am having a lot of fun with this game. Despite it being so janky and so crazy old. It's a fun game nonetheless. There we go. I think I'm close to getting to the end of the level. Let's see how this goes now. Also, boys and girls, don't ever do this. Don't go head first into the unknown. There's another Nerf boy. He's gonna try and kill me. Who's vanished as well? Where's the Nerf boy? See, they're trying to run away from me. This is the game that made you stop playing it for months due to getting scared of the T-Rex when you were 7 years old. And I know, actually, when I was little, I also played this game a lot. This looks weird. I played this game a lot, but I also didn't made a lot of progress, and I stopped playing it quite a lot because I was also super scared of certain things. I don't remember what, but mostly this game has very dark graphics, so some areas of the game are really dark. So I was afraid of getting into the darkness, the dark areas, because I didn't know what was up. So I was like, no, I don't want to go. By the way, there was a secret I missed while going down the slope. I did not know. I'm actually not trying to get all the secrets, especially because I never played this game at all, so I'm mostly just playing this game so I can tell myself that I actually finished every single Tomb Raider game. So I'm not trying to get the secrets, but if they do show up, like if I do somehow end up finding them, then hooray. But I'm not actively trying to find every secret. An underwater door. Maybe I should not have opened it yet. Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time and Rusty Bucket Bay from Banjo-Kazooie also spooked you as a child. I never played neither of those games, but they do. I don't doubt they had shit. I don't doubt they had also their very scary moments. Where am I? Let's find new stuff to do here. Hope not to get shielded by the Narf boy. It was on the other place that I think I'm going back to. Or no, actually, I got to a new place. Hopefully this is the place I should be in, so hooray for that. Sam, you ask if I like many Brazilians, if I like Nescau. I think I do. There's, just like Coke and Pepsi, there's a big fight going on about Nescau and Toddy. But I don't know, but I don't really see much of a difference. I like both. And let's get back up here. I do remember these guys were shit hard in the anniversary version until you figure out how to deal with them. I don't know if they are a thing in this one. I think they are. Or will be eventually. Also, Walter, you were 5 when you played the other games the Sergio did play. Cheddar, inaudible gasp. Diego said spooky time. Vito said I found it, the Oaken's tomb. I think that's the place I'm in. The Oaken, yeah, that's the place I'm in. Earth's Chen, distant relative. It's on the water. Okay, let's look for it. I did actually open a door or something, so... on the water, so let's try and find it. It should be on the other side. I think it should be somewhere around here. Also, I'm super glad this game features kind of bright underwater levels, because if these underwater levels were not bright, I would never have played this game. It's already very scary as it is, so if the water was also dark and hard to see through, I would have never played this game. Especially the second, which has the best water level in the history of gaming. Which was also where I always stopped playing when I got to play Tomb Raider 2. Let's go back in. Aha! Found it. Shit, it's closed. Aha, I get up here. So that's what I had to do. Okay, let's look for lever switches and secret whatevers. Well, the door is open and I probably finished the level pretty much as soon as I deal with those things in the water and the things outside the water. Now the things I have to deal with. Oh shit. Also, Diego, I hope I'm not stressing you too much by not knowing where the things are in this game and maybe not going the right way quite a lot. Oh shit. Look, they are a thing and they are coming after me. Do they come inside? I don't think they come inside, but they will be out there when I go back, so that's...
Is it too late for the prize giving? No? Still, it is the taking part we have.
Also, Pierre. Hey, you fucker. Why don't you die? Also, why don't I heal? And I'll do die. There we go. So you are slowly seeing how Lara is becoming a mass murderer. As she kills everybody just to get some ancient shenanigans. So I'm hearing a lot of noises. Spoopy noises. And Diego, you don't care, play the way I like. You're not crazy about it, and thank you. Also, I do appreciate you give me a lot of hits and tips. I mean, tips and hints every now and then. Because I really don't know where I'm going in this game, so I don't want to spend way too much time not knowing where to go. Because if you saw me playing this yesterday, you would pull out your hairs. I missed a shitload of stuff. Also, did I miss something? No, I didn't. It's just Pierre's body looks like loot. And baguette, that. Oh, cutscenes.
Here lies Tehokan, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tehokan.
Aha, I'm done. Yes, Fonzer, that was crazy voice acting, crazy, weird 90s voice acting, but it was voice acting, so this game was super, super, super good in so many things. And on par with Resident Evil 1, yes. Yes, I didn't fight him, sorry about that. But then again, the game, this game I didn't have to, so fuck it. Also, I do hope you guys understood what happened in that cutscene, because if I had seen that when I was young, I wouldn't have gotten anything out of that. And yeah, sorry I didn't kill the guys, but the game didn't force me, and I'm not super crazy about doing it 100%, so fuck it. Let's play the game. Eternal Alien Love. For the centers, who in the end had each other, and I almost died. Let's redo that. Also, City of Kamun. This game, I did play the anniversary version, and the anniversary kind of goes back, and it's really detailed about everything that's going on. Now I'm in Egypt, as you guys can see from all the yellow that's going on. Shit. Difficult to follow, but you do understand, and I'm glad you do. But yeah, basically, it shows the gods, they kind of imprisoned someone, and they made this Kium, and they split it into 3 parts, and now I'm finding the 3 parts, and I'll be aware of the person they imprisoned, the creature, the whatever they imprisoned, because that's plot. You always hated this level. I never played, like I said many times, so let's figure out. I think I will too, because even in the anniversary I kind of hated the Egypt level. So let's get through it. Also avoided the catch, you said that it's the city of come on! Which does reminds me of a Game Grumps bit. I don't know if okay, let's pull it the other way then. I don't know if any of you here has seen or does watch the Game Grumps. They're a YouTube channel that does Let's Plays every now and then, and I love these guys. I love the shit out of them. They had this inside gameplay, the game. And I think around episode 6 they get on with this endless joke of a character they created, who basically just keep going like, let's go on a butt sniffing adventure, come on! It's the funniest thing ever, because they go the whole entire episode about it. And I wish they did it more often in other episodes, because I really liked it. Also, avoided the catch, you do know of them, so probably you get the reference. And Chandler did watch a ton of their Let's Plays and videos, though their gaming content is infuriating most of the time. And yeah, I do like watching them, but I don't watch for the A plus gameplay actually. I only watch for the jokes. I actually don't even look at the screen most of the time I'm playing, because if I do, I get super stressed. They did play Dark Souls 3 and I was almost screaming at my screen because they did miss one of the best items in the game like early on, and it would have helped them so freaking much if they only had gotten it. But they didn't. Also, the comment section on the YouTube video was going super crazy about how they missed that one item. So yeah, it was fun times. Also, hey, a face. Ah, shit. Another greeny boy. Would you look at that? Also, whatever the fuck that is. And let's keep doing the jumpies. Also, let's do the healings. Because this is necessary. No, you didn't see that one. 180 plus. Look into it, it's fun. Also, just a moment, you guys. I'm gonna take a quick pause here. Hey everyone. Quero também. So, I have been playing Tomb Raider for 3 hours now. And I'm thinking of playing for another couple of hours maybe, or maybe just 1 more hour. But then again, I don't know, are you guys up for watching 1 more or 2 more hours of some polygonal square spelunking with triangular boobs? Because if you are, then I am too. And yes, I am eating chocolate, so I'll mute my microphone to do some nasty chewing while you guys think and answer me if you do want to see more Tomb Raider today. Also, see ya, avoided catch. Thank you so much for stopping by today and joining the Discord channel as well. We'll be seeing you the next time, and thank you so much for the company you provided. You will be missed. See ya. Okay, I'm back. I did beat PR video. He was finally he fell down, died, bleed all over the floor, dropping me some very cool items that I already used, one of them. And he also made me become a serial murderer, I think. And I did eat some chocolate, I drink some water. Sam, you're gonna make some popcorn. That's good. Diego, you asked me to pass on the controller and you keep playing. I would, if that was a possibility. Nah, I'm gonna... Since that isn't, I'm gonna keep playing. And I was killing a guy and I think he exploded actually. That's what happened. Huh. And... Werbuzz, you said, if I wanna keep playing, then just keep playing. And yeah, I will. But then again, it's a Saturday. It's a lovely, lovely Saturday. And I don't know if you guys wanna... If you guys have plans for this lovely Saturday. If you guys wanna go somewhere, do something with your lives. But yeah. I was wondering what you guys think. And... Hey, I found a secret place. Not so secret, but a secret. For which I need a key. On Vito, you do say au revoir, dickhead du port. Yeah, he was dick. I'm not even gonna disagree with you. He was a huge, massive, colossal dick. And now he's dead. So that's fun. Cause you know, murdering people is fun when it's for your own good and when they had it coming. When you do have something out of it. Like in this case now I can progress. Let's maybe explore the underwater. There might be some nice stuff in here. Although there doesn't seem... there's a key, I think. Or just ammunition. So once again, fucking Lara, stop swimming. Get the thing. I'm having an issue in which she does not stop swimming. I try to go this direction. Fuck if I know why. I got it. So I think there was something here. There is not, so let's keep going. Diego, you said that your Saturday's plans for this amazing sunny Saturday in the middle of your vacations is to either watch Twitch or sleep. You have no plans for even what you will eat. That's okay too. I mean, me neither. I mean, aside from the chocolate I just had, I have no plans for eating stuff. And if you wanna keep here with me and the other guys and these delightful boys and girls watching me play some Tomb Raider, you are more than welcome to stay here. Hopefully you enjoy it. Also, Sam, you said most of your things are at the new house, or I am my only hope for entertainment. That's kind of sad in a way, but I do hope not to disappoint. Also, Diego, you gave me a tip on what you go and do, so I will do that as soon as I figure out how to get that one other thing. What do you know? I just figured it out. So here we have more ammunition for these weapons I'm not using. And here's some health healing shenanigans, whatever. And behind the square head there is something. In fact, I actually can see it clipping through the thing. Because this game, for whatever reason, it has these issues where you can see items through other items, so we can see there is something there. Let's try and get it. I don't know if I can get here right now, but if I can, that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. Although I don't think I can. This is a pickle. Let's try and find somewhere else to go. Hopefully this way. There's stuff to do, places to go, people to see. Actually no, I don't wanna see any people because most of the time I see new people, they try to kill me. So yeah, maybe let's just go to the places and do the things. And I can get up here, so that's good. Also, hey, Diego, I do know a lot of these awesome boys and girls that are watching me, but I don't know a whole lot about you since you just kind of showed up. So do tell us a little more about you, if you could. Or if you want. If you don't want, that's okay as well. But if you don't mind, I'd love to know more about you. I think I might use this key in this place right here to open this thing and get more shotties in my bodies. Okay, let's explore the rest of the city of Come On. Also, I think there might be some traps in this level as well, but I don't know which kind of traps they'll be or where they'll be. But traps are about, I'm kinda sure, quite sure. Okay. You are 28, help desk, living far away from me, in São Paulo. And Libro is your actual surname, so that's interesting to know as well. I never met anyone that had that name. But actually, I'm from São Paulo as well. Hooray, he's dead. I used to live there until 3 or 4 years ago, then I moved here. But other than that, it's a nice place. It's very big, very full of people, very full of crimes and the such. It's fun. More greeny boys, but these are black greeny boys, unlike the sort of beige greeny boys that I found in Greece. So that's fun. Chandler, how and why did we all learn English? Let's get you save the game in the city of Come On. Diego, you learned English to manage to finish Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 when you were 10. Yeah, I do remember. I also played the shit out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. It was super fun. And it was weird because it was the first of the games that had missions. Like missions you could accept. Different sorts of missions. And they all required you to do the craziest of stuff, so you had to learn English to know what the hell you needed to do. I think this is another enemy, or not, so that's good. Traps are about, certainly. Let's save again. Because I can save so much, so yeah. Your grandma has 3 dictionaries. Oh shit, shit, fuck. Ow. That kinda hurts, that stings a little bit. That was not ideal summer plan. Let's go back and do it again. Your grandma has 3 big dictionaries that has pictures of some words like eagle and has a description and a picture of it. That's a nice way to learn. We didn't have those dictionaries with pictures, those encyclopedias. We only had actual dictionaries with just words. Those were boring. And you started from there. Where languages? Gentler. That raises another question. Don't gaming companies have Brazilian branches? Are none of the games localized into Portuguese? They were not until very recently. Actually, Tomb Raider... I don't know which, but one of the Tomb Raiders was like one of the first games ever to be localized in Portuguese. I think Angel of Darkness. Because I think Idols or Core, they had like... They knew their Brazilian gaming market was very big. But since they went bankrupt, not everyone was super eager to follow in their footsteps. So nobody else tried to do that. Until very recently, when other gaming companies decided, hey, let's focus on the Brazilian game market. There are some people there that are buying your consoles. Apparently they do have the monies and the means to do that, so let's translate some games into Portuguese. But until then we didn't. For the longest time we didn't have games being translated into Portuguese at all. Now we do. Sandwich Lara, Barry would approve. I think he would actually. That Barry is such a funny fellow. They made branches here after 25, you think. Gaming in the 90s was almost 100% in English. True that, it was. Aside from some Master System games due to Tectoy, yeah. But only those, actually. That's infuriating, that's annoying how having to grow up playing games in an entirely different language. Yes, that's super annoying and was not nice at all. Like I said yesterday, I did try play Final Fantasy VIII. I played up to the 2nd disc, so that's like a lot of the game. And until that point I had no idea what was happening or what the characters were saying. I was just playing the game because I thought it was fun. Not because of the story, because I didn't know what the story was. Also, let me kill this Narf boy first. But yeah, the bright side is that it allowed us Brazilian boys and girls to learn some English eventually. But yeah, that does gives us, I think, it gives us a more nostalgic look on games, because now we can go back and play games and actually understand what the heck is going on. So it does make the replayability of such old games like Tomb Raider worth it, in a way. So what do I do here? You finish Japanese games that even nowadays you don't know a single word. But you managed to finish, and it was an RPG. Possibly those Square games as well, I think. I can't get up here, but I can get through it. Nathan said that you do translate your games into Portuguese, the people you do work with. But that's good, because there's a lot of people here that don't understand Portuguese, that don't understand English at all, so Portuguese is a necessity for them if they want to play some games. So for the longest time, the biggest MMO we had here was not World of Warcraft, it was Ragnarok Online, because it was one of the few games to be actually translated into Portuguese. And by the way, you did translate some games that are on Steam, only the indie ones. Which games? I might look into them. 2 games to not make it look like it's a dozen. If you said it's a dozen, I would have believed you. It's fun to brag a little bit every now and then. And now it's League of Legends. Rest in peace, Ragnarok. I actually never really got to play Ragnarok Online too much, so I'm not too big on it. But yeah. Nowadays, Brazilians are huge consumers of League of Legends. But that's good, because not only it's in Portuguese text, but also it's voice over in Portuguese. Because even then, some games, even when some games get translated into Portuguese, it's not always the entire game. Sometimes it's just a text. They don't get voice over in Portuguese. For example, what was the name of that game? Fallout. Fallout 4 was not. It was translated into Portuguese. The first Fallout games should be in Portuguese, but it doesn't have voiceover in Portuguese. And you upload all of our hard work. You don't know what it's like to be in situations like ours. Imagine it would sadden you as a child, or it would have made you like try even super hard to learn the language. Actually, I don't know, for me, I never really tried to learn the language. I just kept seeing it so much, and eventually, next thing I knew, I actually knew. Actually knew how to understand English, so that was the thing. Horizon Shift, check out on Steam later. I will. I think I actually might have heard of the game before. Chandler said you love the Switch because it is in region locked. It's been so fun. Shit, I fell. That's not fun. Let's get back to it. Like to play Don't Starve Together because you played little. Don't Starve Together, I did play very little of it. I didn't enjoy it very much. I mean, the game is fun, but it's not the game I would keep playing. Assassin's Creed 4 was the first AC game fully in our language. Voice acting and text, you might say, is laughable. I didn't get to see how it was in Portuguese, the voice acting at least. The text, there is many ways they can go wrong with it, but the voice acting, I didn't get to see it. But yeah, it was the first Assassin's Creed game that was actually localized in Portuguese, so that was fun. No, I can't. Products of their time, to be sure. The best voice actors we have won't dub games. That is true. There is actually a lot of voice actors and actual actors in here that also does some voice acting every now and then, but they don't voice act games. I don't know why, but they don't. Actually, the voice acting for League of Legends is actually pretty good. But I don't know why it's one of the few games actually that has good voice acting. It's kind of sad. But then again, it is what it is. Also, I would definitely recommend you guys to look up into... What other game was it? The Witcher 3 had voiceover in Portuguese as well, but it was very iffy because Geralt is actually the only character in the whole game who has a kind of a nice-ish voice in Portuguese. Every other character in the game has an awful voice acting. And that said, there is also the... I don't remember which series it was. I think it's the Uncharted series. It also has voiceover in Portuguese. The Last of Us has voiceover in Portuguese, and it's actually pretty okay. Especially because those games are so cinematic that the voice acting is a huge part of them. So the voice acting in those games are much better than other games. There is a character from a old Mexican show whose voice actor who did the Portuguese voice. He is also in Diablo 3. That was a nice surprise for everyone and all the fans. That was fun. Games voice acting is a hell lot of work. You have no idea what we are asking for. And I mean, yeah, I do get it that it's a lot of work, but they are doing it, so it is worth spending a little bit more to try and make sure they get it right. Also, Diego, you're saying it is the only one you remember that was an instant success. Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft, they have very good voice acting. And EA asked for a YouTuber to do the voice of a character of Gears of War. Is that really what happened? I mean, I never even heard about that. But if that's a thing, then they are doing me the frighten, and I'm very concerned. But in any case, everyone, I'm gonna take a little quick break here just to eat some food I got, and then I'll get back. Just do some more Polygonal Spelunking. I'll leave you guys with some music, that's so you guys can enjoy it, and I'll be back real quick. Hey everyone, I am back, and now with more gaming. So I do think that the game counts this time I stand still. So I don't have the chronometer in this one. The stopwatch actually. The second Tomb Raider has a stopwatch that keeps count of how much time I'm spending on a level. Now I can only see it when I finish it. But anyway, thank you, Wirbus, for welcoming me back. Also, how are you guys doing? I just had the quickest version of dinner. It was great. And now I'm back, renewed and refreshed. Ready for some more Tomb Raiding, or like I keep saying, some Polygonal Spelunking. So let's get to it. You're still streaming, so you're streaming on Twitch now, right? Now we'll go and check your channel in a bit, so I can see what you're up to. I think I told you that I do want to get into 3D modeling. I just know I just never find the motivation to go and actually do it. I do want to. Also, I don't know where I'm going in this case, but let's see what's up. I think you're finishing. Well, in any case, I hope you did enjoy the streaming, and that you had fun with it. And if you're thinking of stopping already, what are you thinking of Twitch so far, Nathan? Compared to, say, Picardo. What are your thoughts? What are your impressions? What are your feelings about it? Shit! Nerf boys, they're gonna try and eat me. I don't wanna be eaten by the Nerf boys. Let's try and get out, and let's try to do things differently. Though it is working out. Let's see how this goes. It is the same for you. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't change much from one platform to another. I just think that Twitch is broader and has a better public, all in all. Not better public, as in the people here are better, but it's more vast. There's more opportunities here than there. Also, Sam, you ask, how am I enjoying my day? So far, I'm enjoying it very much. I'm playing a game I do like quite a lot. I'm having fun. You guys are here keeping me company, so I do have people to talk to while I play. So I'm actually really enjoying my day. It's been very fun so far. Also, welcome back, Diego. Was very lonely and quiet here without you. Just as it was without all the other lovely boys and girls. And let's heal. It's always good to keep up the health in a good state. Something activated, but I didn't get to see what it was, so let's figure it out. next time on Polygonal Spelunking. Indeed, let's go and do make some noise. I could use less greeny boys in my life here. These guys really are annoying. However, was gonna say, actually I did say this, for the time this game was made, it's really impressive that it does have an accuracy system. The closer you are to your enemy, the more damage you do to them, and the further away you are, the less damage you do, because you're not actually hitting them. So yeah, if I really wanted to kill these enemies quickly, I have to get in real close, but then again, that's not very smart. Sam, you say that... fuck. More greeny boys. Anyway, Sam, you said you never streamed before. You should, perhaps, someday. And even though you never streamed before, you can say that Twitch is a very versatile place and has a great video quality. It's a great place for people that like to make streams that are long. The only bad thing about Twitch is the fact that it doesn't allow certain types of content, like when I draw porn. But could be worse. Twitch is strictly gaming, but there is other pages that allow other content. Actually, Twitch was strictly gaming. Nowadays it does allow for creative creative streams, that is. So every now and then I go and I do illustrations, and I illustrate the independent comic I'm doing. Well, I used to stream it on Picardo, since it's a more art-centric platform. But I did start to stream on Twitch because I kinda do wanna play games every now and then and stream them, so Twitch is really the best platform for streaming games. I think that not even YouTube gaming is that good for streaming stuff. Gaming stuff, that is. Although that is a thing. The whole YouTube gaming side. Also, while I was there having dinner and such, I did go and leave some music playing. I was also listening to the music. I was eating and chatting with you guys through text. But now that there's no music playing, I kinda feel like the game is too quiet. The whole thing is too silent. That's shit. The jump scares are real, especially in this game. I can't see what's going on, but I die. Hey, haha, this was fun. Let's try this again. And I didn't save before going down, so I have to do the whole thing again. That's fun. Oh no. Let's get to it. Tomb Raider 1 has ambient sound, it does. But I don't know if this level doesn't have ambient sound, or... shit. I don't know if this level doesn't have ambient sounds or whatever. But the first level it did had a lot of ambient sounds. This one seems to be very quiet. compared to the other levels. And there is no heavy metal inside tombs in real life, and that's true. There could be though. Although that would scare archaeologists everywhere. And let's get going and do the whole thing again. So I kind of died because there's these new enemies that are showing up that I think they're supposed to be mummies or something. But how if I know what's up with them? Let's go back here. I think we can shoot them better from here. Also, I decided to stop carrying a little bit and use my good ammunition. These guys, because it was taking too long. Actually, I'm gonna fight the other spindly guy, so let's keep these weapons up. And let's go there. Is there just a little small medkit, so this wasn't that worth it. Archaeologists breached the tomb of an ancient pharaoh, and the door opened. Metallica starts to play Enter the Sandman. Everyone would run and freak the fuck out. But it would be a very fun story, yes. Very fun story, and everyone would go on with the whole aliens confirmed thing. So where was the guy? So I do wonder what these things are. Could explode though, so that's good. In the... what was it? The anniversary. They look kind of like mummies. They are Talentia mummies, yes. That's what I was thinking. I thought they were more of an Egyptian mummy because they didn't show up in other levels before this one. But yeah. Right you are, Diego. Right you are. And let's get the thing. I got the thing. It's another sapphire key that opens up a sapphire something somewhere. Now that I think about it, I don't remember if Tomb Raider Anniversary also doesn't have music playing, if it's only ambient sounds. Maybe it is. They're not human. Oh shit. I died. Hooray. Ah, how fun it is to die. Like I said, this game runs on DOSBox, and it seems like DOSBox sometimes doesn't know what I'm pressing nor when I'm pressing, so the controls are very irresponsible sometimes. Irresponsive. It had some music sometimes. Yeah, that's something I was thinking about. Because I do kind of remember it having some music. But I wasn't sure if it was like music only when, say, combat was happening and enemies were about, or if the music was more... Whoa. This feels like a broken neck. This kind of makes sense in a way. The whole way this room is built. And that's why you mentioned the patch. It's not on DOSBox here, so you see no issues. And that's actually good, because I got the game on Steam and I didn't try to fiddle too much with it. So all I did was I just went to Steam, opened up the game, and tried to get it to capture the window and put it on OBS to go and stream it. However, what was this for? No, I wonder. But like I was saying, I didn't look up any fixes or anything because I don't know. I guess I thought I could endure playing this game just for like 20 hours or something before I moved up to the next. And I know Tomb Raider 2 has a better, works better on the whole thing. Look up Tomb HCI fix later. You're not sure, maybe the saves can be transferred over. I think they can, because if it's on, because I guess the game runs kind of on the same engine no matter where you are running it. So possibly, because if it does uses the same save game instead, that's fun. And being able to play with the fixes where the controls are a little bit more responsive would certainly make this so much easier. Or not, because maybe I'm the one who doesn't know how to play this game. That's also a possibility. Like a real big possibility. Also, I don't know what's up here, so let's save a little bit. And the resolutions are up to 4K. That's good to know. I mean, I don't think that will lead me to anywhere. I don't know if how much better this would look on 4K, because this game already is very, very limited. Whoa. Aha! You didn't get me, game. You thought you'd get me, but you didn't get me. But I wonder what's up with this. Let's save this again, just in case. But the life bar gets so small that it's not there. Yeah, so that's something that could be concerning. Like that would get real problematic real soon. The size of the life bar. Okay, so let's see what the fuck is up if it is. There's a trap that is opening up here. Maybe I can just go and... No, I can't. Okay, so I don't know what's up with this side of the level. But I don't think I can get back, so I have to figure this one out if I want to leave this place. Or no, I can get back. So... yeah, let's get to it. You set it up to 1600 by 900. It's quite good for it. That's the resolution I would probably use if I were to stream it as well. However, I can't see the way out of this place. Huh. Maybe I did something I shouldn't. But anyway, I will do that, Diego. I will look up that fix, and I'll try to get this game running in a better resolution. Although I kind of did go and said, hey, since the resolution is small and everything, maybe I can go and do a better overlay with it. That's so I can put some information on the right, and that could work. And it only works because of the game resolution and dimensions and everything. But anyway, I'll try and see what I can do. But thanks for the tip anyway. That's gonna prove itself very helpful. Also, welcome back, Vito. There's not much development that has happened. I'm trying mostly just to figure out what the hell's happening, what I should do, what I've missed. I just figured out what I have missed. Because apparently I'm not good at exploring rooms. Nah, okay, that was it. The whole level was this thing right here. City of Come On. I killed 13 things, I picked up 19 things, I got no secrets, and I took just 40 minutes. That's a healthy time to get. Let's save again and let's get to it. Also, it makes no sense gameplay wise, but I'm really glad that you do recover some health when you end the level, because it's certainly very helpful. So what's up with this place? What is up? I have no keys for this door, if this even is a door. But there are more enemies should be around, I'm sure. And this room, I do think I do remember this room from the anniversary. Or a room that looks like this one, where enemies comes from within. Well, that is never fun. So what's up, everyone? Now that at least here Saturday is coming to an end, what do you guys plan to do with the rest of your day? Well, let's catch you kill more things, because that's what I'm good at, apparently. Yay, I killed the thing. And as you said, Diego, you're doing nothing at all. And Sam, you're still packing to move. So you're packing and watching my stream. So how even are you doing that? Because at this point I think you're definitely not watching on a small device. You're probably watching on a big device or something. So I wonder about that. And Diego, why don't you have plans? Or rather, why are you not gonna do anything? You did say you were streaming some Tomb Raider 4 earlier, so why not keep streaming? Maybe that would be fun. And this room is useless. Sad life. actually. And in here I have the Infinite Hole of Doom. And in here I have the Water of Doom. Let's get into the Water of Doom first, because I think I can get back from the water with some relative ease compared to the Hole of Doom. This place doesn't look very friendly at all. Let's figure out what's up with this shenanigans here. No money, no girlfriend, etc. That's a good reason to not have plans, actually. But again, maybe it's time you tried up some different cooking, since you said you also don't have any ideas of what you are gonna eat, so maybe you can look up some recipes and cook the meanest of instant noodles. Sam, you said you're on your laptop and putting your clothes in a box. Yeah, I mean, I didn't figure you had a laptop because I never had a laptop in my life, so it's weird for me, the concept of having one. But I guess that's common enough at least. And you say that multitasking is your thing. And good for you, because it certainly isn't for me. I found the thing already. And Diego, you said that you might stream some more later. That's good. You certainly you should get to it. And the thing is gone. Right now you're planning to get earpads. Someone is singing horribly at the loudest voice possible in there. And that's also not good. Hopefully end soon. I mean, sorry to hear about that. But if it does help in any way, maybe, just maybe, you could try and get something else to play even louder than they are singing, and kind of make some sort of sound battle and see who can have the loudest music slash song slash thing play, and see who gives up first. That's not something the rest of your neighbors would enjoy, but it's definitely something you can do. Let's try and get out. Sam, but you are kind of doing it right now. You are having a great time with you, subscribers, and playing. And indeed I am. I didn't have any plans to stream today, but I had so much fun with this game yesterday that I decided to go and play some more. Because I really want to get to the end of this game and get to Tomb Raider 2. I really want it. And Diego, you said that it's your mom. Even if you ask, she will not stop. And yeah, now that it's said so, I have to agree. Getting singing moms to stop singing is never an easy job, so I'm sorry, but I think we'll have to deal with it. But look on the bright side, she's probably happy. Very happy. This kid opened this door, and I think because of it... No, this kid does not open this door right here, so... What even is this thing? So many questions, so many possible answers. So many shenanigans in here. You live with your mom, you got no father, siblings or relatives. That's why you're so old and still with her. And that's nice of you, actually. I would bet that you guys do get along great together. I think there was nothing too much here, so maybe... So one thing I'm really getting to realize is that the Egyptians could go and suck a huge dick, because why build so many useless rooms with so very little on them? Possibly it's just that so if I fall down from the things that are gonna happen up there, I can get back easily without dying. But something you have to consider is that siblings aren't that fun, says you, Sam. At least your sisters only order you to do stuff. And that's not nice of them. And are they older than you? You do, however, agree with Sam. You do say that actually you have a half sister. Let me deal with this greeny guy first. And he's done. You have a half sister that you never seen or met, so you got no idea. How come? That sounds kind of a movie television plot or something. I really miss the flares from Tomb Raider 2. I think that actually that in Tomb Raider 2 I never not had a flare on. Because I really hate dark places. I really hate dark places. Especially in games, because they force you to go into the dark places. Sam, you have a sister that is 4 years older than you, and one sister that is 8 years older. That's a lot of years of difference between you and your sisters. But then again, I think I have a friend who also has 2 older sisters, and they're also much older than him, so I guess that's common somewhere. Diego, you said that father hid from you, that he had another family, parents got separated, and that's how you found out you have a half sister. But for possibly obvious reasons, you guys never were super eager to meet her. So I get it. She was 10 already from what you heard. Never had any desire to meet, so it's just that. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. I mean, I don't, because that never happened to me. But I see what you mean. Not wanting to meet something that kind of made... Shit, I shouldn't have fallen down here. Silly boy. Not wanting to meet someone who's kind of the reason your life's the way it is now. By the way, Doug, when is my birthday? Because I forgot. And don't worry. My birthday I never actually told you, but it's on October 30, one day before Halloween, so it's really hard to miss. But then again, it's not like I'm expecting anything for birthday or anything, so don't worry. I'm not one for celebrating much. Let's do some more pulling of the boxes with Lara, because this never gets old. you said nah, it's quite easy to explain. Let you ask me. Would I like to meet someone I never heard before, but knew you and never got into contact? Yeah, when you put it that way, it makes sense to know there's somebody who's like super close to, in a way. Oh shit. Things are happening here. Some very exciting things, and I'm not ready for these exciting things to be happening. Holy shit. This thing never exploded before. What the hell? Yeah, getting back to what you were saying, that makes sense. Someone who knew you were a thing and never tried to reach out. That's bound to be not fun. I just got hugged from behind. And I got super spooked because these guys, they kind of make no noise until they're right next to you. Like the tigers and the other animals, they do make a shitload of noise and it's impossible not to see them coming. These guys though, they're not so quite as noisy as you might hope. And Samuel said that on my birthday you're gonna write a story for me. That's super nice of you. What's up with this place now? There's a thing to be getting here, and it's a whatever is that. Let's get out of there. And Eye of Horus, or something we are supposed to believe that is, that it looks like the Eye of Horus. So let's get to that and figure out what else is happening in this lovely place. If I paid attention to Ethan's feats on the places from the level before, and yes, I did see that. I was kind of wondering about it, because I do remember in Anniversary, or not actually in Anniversary, but I do remember, or at least thought, those were too conspicuous to not be a thing. But when I got into the room and the level ended, I didn't think we'd be coming back, so that's the thing. Also, the game kind of showed me like, hey, look at that thing below the water, and there's nothing here anymore, so what's up with that? Let's try and figure it out. Let I try and figure it out. Because again, it's kind of my job here to figure stuff out. Although I'm not so good at that. Also, Diego, you said you played every Tomb Raider ever, so when you do play, I don't know, do you also go having like these many save games as I am keeping? Because I know I'm an anxious man, so I keep shitloads of save games just so in case I die, which I know can happen at any moment, I have a easy way back. But that certainly is not the way a lot of people would have played the game, keeping shitloads of saves every now and then. And also, I don't think Tomb Raider 3 allows you to save this much, so knowing my save habits, possibly I'll get some butt fucking done when I get to Tomb Raider 3. So that's the thing. Shit. Not so much. You have been seeing people streaming with around 100 saves. 1,000 saves on Tomb Raider 4 and 300 on 1, etc. Which you yourself never had so much. And yeah, I've been wondering about that because I certainly do save a lot. And actually, the other day I was playing Tomb Raider 2 just to test the game to see if it was streamable and such, and I said, hey, let's try and see how far I can go before I have to save. It said that you save only when you see your mate die or something. Yeah, that's actually a good way to go about it. So I tried to play Tomb Raider 2 and only save without saving to see how far I could get without needing to save this stuff. And I felt like an idiot because I played the whole thing like massless, like super well, and right up on the when you finally get to the Great Wall of China, the ramparts, there is that dive jump you have to make into the lake where you get the key and there's the tiger and the such. I did do the dive jump and I missed it. I missed the lake and I fell and broke my neck, and I was like, well, that was fun. And I didn't save up to that point, so that's the lesson for me. I can die at any moment because I keep screwing up and mixing up the controllers. So that can happen. You finished this game on your Sega Saturn with no saves because you had no memory card. And ouch, that sounds kind of brutal actually. The only game you ever managed this. But that's fun actually, I mean. Oh, look there, spindly guy coming up with the shakies. Guess who not getting invited to Christmas this year? So for whatever reason, if I kill them with a shotgun, they explode. That's fun to know. Also, sure thing, Vito. Although I don't know if I'll keep streaming for too long. It's already 6 p.m. But anyway, same for Sonic Adventure 1. But now you have a memory card, and hopefully you have a better console than a Sega Saturn. More recent one, I mean. They all will explode now. I wonder if I did something to cause that. Because that hadn't happened until now, and I think when I got into this level I did kill one and he didn't explode. So that's weird. Also, I did activate one of the platforms, so that's fun to know. But I think I need to go around and activate the other 4 before I get down there. So let's get to that. And once again, let's save, because I'm a compulsive saving person. You have a gaming PC and a bunch of old consoles, because you collect Saturn, Dreamcast, GameCube, etc. And that's fun actually. Super expensive, I would assume, but fun nonetheless. And there is a hole in here. And something's gonna happen if I fall into that hole. Possibly break my neck. Let's see where this goes. This goes all the way back to the beginning. How fun. How so very fun. I feel like I missed stuff up there, but eh. Let's keep going. Whatever that does. Oh shit. I got the guys. Let's take a little while to recompose ourselves. Because this guy is not a funny fellow. Not at all. And there is nothing here, so much for that. There is nothing here either. In fact, I don't even know where I am. All I know is that this is another part of the level, so that might be fun. Now you got your Dreamcast for free, somehow. Congratulations on that. Your Saturn for just 200 reais. GameCube was 400 reais, and Wii for 300. That's quite some. It's quite cheap actually. Oh, now these slides are platforms. That's good to know. You just need to know where to find. From my knowledge, I think possibly those would be found on Santa Ifigenia. That's what I think. But then again, I was never much of a fan of going there. Because when I actually had some money enough to buy stuff, I was worried enough that people might actually try and steal the stuff I had. And that is a very place for that to happen. Let's activate this and let's keep going. And you didn't activate the thing. Something else happened. Was it this platform down here? Or maybe not. Let's keep it like this. Because why not, right? And you work near it, they steal the stores there, not the people. That's the weird about that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not super excited to go buying stuff there. I did buy a 3DS there once, but I don't know. The whole while I just felt like something weird might have been going on, or something weird or something bad might happen. It never did, but I had the feeling, so I got maybe that's not a thing I should be doing a whole lot of in my future. So I didn't. And I found a secret. I wasn't even searching for it, but I did. So good to know. There's stuff in here. And I don't think I've been to this room before on the floor level, so let's see what's up there. But yeah, don't go there packing dozens of stuff. You may lose it due to being an easy target. And yeah, actually I went not there but near that place with a friend once. We were actually walking, we were not stopped or anything. And someone tried to kind of pickpocket him. And they didn't get away with it. But we kind of caught the guy because his pickpocketing level was too low. But instead of going like running away or anything, he started to... Oh, so this was the way I was supposed to have a gun. Instead of running away, he started yelling at us and he tried to provoke a fight or something. So we got away. Because that was not looking promising at all. But since that day I have been even less inclined to go there. Or whatever shopping needs I have. Let's do some shimmying, because that's the thing. This game has lots of shimmying. Which is kind of not nice for a game that relies you to keep holding the action button to do this. I did play yesterday for just about the same amount of time I've been playing today, but after I was done playing, my wrist hurt like hell. Because holding the control key down and waiting for Lara to very, very slowly and very deliberately shimmy her way left or right, it is not fun. It's not fun at all. But let's keep going. Took me a while, but I got down, and there's stuff to be heading here. So let's see what's up. Now I got 2 of these guys. Let's try and explode then. Haha. These guys are the worst because they keep running and jumping. I can't hit them at all. And I died. Hey. Fuck them. Fuck them hard in the anus. Let's get back to it. There is other places to look. Wow, no, I didn't save. Fuck me as well. How awesome is this? Anyway, who's ready for some more shimmying? I certainly am not. There's other places to look to. There is a store here in São Paulo that just sells old games and consoles dating back from the Atari. That's good to know. But then again, I was never really much for old games, old video games and games in general, so yeah. But still, it's good to know there are places where you can go and get stuff for not too much. And when I get there, I can save the game before dying. Because I will die. But yeah. After I started getting... I was finally able to buy games on Steam. I stopped caring much for consoles because I don't know, it just never seemed very practical to me because I like to stay on my computer as I'm playing, and if I have to keep changing between the console and the computer, I can't really focus on the game at all. I keep getting distracted thinking about what's going on in the internet. Now let's see if this time I can get them from behind. Okay, so now for some whatever reason they were super simple to deal with. So who knows? Maybe this is random. Or maybe I don't know my shit. Anyway, you like the old ones, at least from your childhood, that's why you get them. The PC is for the new stuff. And if it's not there, you don't mind much, like Uncharted. I actually do like Uncharted. I got the PS3 just so I could play it, but I see what you mean. You're back, you had to help clean the house, and now you're learning how to drive while you're watching me. I don't think that's super safe. I don't think that's the thing you should be doing, Walter. But in any case, welcome back. I hope you had a great time. And why did I go back down there again? Because I feel like I came from here. So I'm definitely bamboozled now. Let's try and look at this with a different eye and different perspectives. Let's go down there again. See what fun things I can find. Cleaning, driving, and watching at the same time. Yeah, I do agree. That's a very crazy life you lead, Walter. Maybe chill out a little bit. You had to do a lap. Had to do a lap, but your anxiety was high, so that a thing don't stream and drive. Sure thing, I'll try not to stream and drive at the same time. Or watch streams and drive. But then again, it might have been fun, it might have been a little nice experience for you to tell your friends and loved ones. And something to look over in the future and think, that was weird. I did that. We don't have such technology here. And here you can't clean, drive, and watch streams at the same time. You have to choose only two. Either you drive and clean, or you clean and stream, or you stream and drive, but you can't do all three at the same time. Also, hey Fonzer, welcome back, or hello once again. So I'm sure I'm going in circles, and I'm definitely missing a super small and super hidden lever somewhere, because this game loves those. I just don't know where they might be. And I went there, shimmed all my way to that fucking place. I didn't find anything, didn't get anywhere. It was just pain and frustration, lots of both. So I'm pondering, is this even worth it? What is going on with this place thing, lifestyle? Anyway, you were here the whole time, Fonzer. This should be raise bounce instead of lurk. The emote does not look like it's lurking. I mean, if you do squint and use your mind really hard, it can look like it's lurking. But anyway, so what are you up to, Fonzer? Are you streaming some PUBG as well, or you're just playing some PUBG, or are you doing neither? You're just kind of hanging around and watching me die and stuff. Because then again, it's super nice to see you here. Let's shimmy some more. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. You're kind of hanging around. That's cool too. And is that the place I have to go? I think that is. Let's try and get there. Now that I have not missed it. Also, you guys are already setting up PUBG meetings. Finally, the third thing. There's only one left now, and I have no earthly idea where it might be. But that's good, I'm getting close. Well, do you know what they say about people who get close? It's uncomfortable. You played last night at like 2 AM your time. That's... I don't know. Super late for me, I suppose. But I'm glad you guys... Well, I think you guys had a good time, so that's good. Okay, now I'm able to get this one. The whatever's cadaver. And now I can go there really carefully and then go here really careful. Really. And get this one. So, what you guys are thinking about PUBG? You guys having fun? Are you guys having fun? What's up with it? Because Funzer, I do see you playing PUBG all the time. Or at least most of the time. And I know it's not for me. But you do seem to enjoy your time with it, so I wonder what's up with it. There we go, the last shenanigan, which is not this, somehow. So I don't know what this does. I'm very thoughtful. Very worried. Very concerned. Because then again, I did play Tomb Raider up until I got to the Midas Palace, and I got there and I didn't have the shotgun yet. And then I went to another stream and I found someone who was there and had the shotgun, so I was super worried that I missed something. And now that I'm here, I'm also thinking maybe I've missed something. Actually, I mean, I definitely missed something. Or lots of things, rather. But I don't know what is it that I might have missed. And where it might be now. Because down there, there surely seems to be nothing, so that's no fun. Of course it's a fun game, kinda stressing, but that's the thrill. I don't know if getting stressed with a game is what I would call a thrill. But you guys do seem to enjoy it, so I suppose this must be fun. To some level, in some way, certainly. How do I get that? Diego, you don't have PUBG. Do you think about getting it, or you not even planning to? Because I do know a lot of people who are considering getting PUBG. And I also do know a lot of people who are not at all considering getting PUBG. And that wasn't it. Maybe you will get it, but you don't know when. Yeah, that's kinda iffy to know. Cause I mean, in a way, it must be a fun game if there are so many people playing. Although I think that like 70% of its players are the Chinese. But anyway, not considering the game, considering everything else about the game. The game is finally out of the beta phase, and there seems to be still way too many bugs and problems with the game. So I wonder about those as well. Okay, so maybe it's in this room. Last lever. Maybe I'll find it here. Let's go looking for it. Is there any Monster Hunter fans? I wouldn't call myself a fan. I do find the game interesting, the concept and everything, but I never actually got to play it. I've been wanting to, especially now that they are going to release a PC version finally. So when it comes to the PC finally, then I'll play the shit out of it, possibly. But until then, I don't think I'll get to it just yet. I did buy one for the 3DS though, and it's fun, but it's not super nice on your hands. Because the 3DS is a super small console. And when you add in the fact that not only it's super small, but it's super cramped and there is no button for the camera, the game is really weird to play. And doesn't sound like the best of times. Yeah, there might be a better way to play it. But I think I found it. Finally. Or didn't I find it? I wonder what that did. I did this, so let's get here. Consider the PC Monster Hunter World in autumn. I will. If it comes to Steam though, if it doesn't, then that's gonna be a trouble. Not too big a trouble, but a trouble nonetheless. There's something here? Not super eager to find it. Bye. Okay, let's save again, because I did progress. I need the XL 3DS, and yeah, I already have a 3DS. I'm not gonna buy another just for the game. If I were to buy something, I would probably buy something to hire up my, to connect my 3DS up to my computer. That's so I could see the game. Or perhaps even possibly that Circle Pad Pro thing that comes with two extra buttons and another analog stick. That would be nice. Diego said you never understood this coming this spring, winter, autumn, summer, because mostly it's summer now here and winter in USA. Many used to announce winter when it will be. So yeah, you did say Monster Hunter will come in autumn, but for us it'll be spring, which is quite far. So yeah, the time frame, the months, and everything else are the same, but for whatever freaking fucking reason they keep saying this whatever season, and that makes sense for Americans, but for us in here it makes no sense, because we need to keep making mental mathematics to figure out when it'll be. That's not fun. There we go. Finally found the last thing. change to Celsius. Meaning after September. So yeah, I mean, if we it is gonna be around that time frame. The problem is why announce it like coming this autumn instead of just saying, hey, coming September or something. Or even key 3, because that's a more universal expression. That's one everyone gets. Also, this hatch door or whatever is open now, so let's get out of here. After I figure out where to go. La 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 la. La 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 la. There are items to be heading here. There are no items to be heading there. Here there are items to be had. More items to be had. Because luckily Lara can breathe underwater for way too long. That's always helpful. And when she stops being able to breathe underwater, she starts to lose health. But that can easily be solved by using the countless health packs I have. Because so far I haven't been using them, so I have some saved up. So yeah, I can be underwater for quite some time. Diego, you don't think she breathes underwater? Yeah, what I mean is how she's able to stay underwater for so long. But again, I think that Lara's secret for being able to stay underwater for so long is the incredible boobage she has going on for her. Even though it's triangular, it's still some boobage. Console is January, PC is around September. Also, we need to dump things down for most Americans because exact date stresses the devs. I can see that they're going when it comes to dates. Actually, whenever you have something you need to deliver, dates are stressful. Because if you say a very specific date, you can change it without suffering some sort of consequences or repercussions. So they try to keep things as loose as possible, but that's not very good. Also, finally, for the first time I can snipe one of these guys. There we go. Walter, hold breath for a long time equals insert a lewd pun. I feel like I should have thought up of something, but I can't come up with anything. Maybe I'm too focused on the game, so you guys come up with some loud puns that I can use in here. And when I say focus, I mean just slightly focused, but focus enough that I can use the whole of my mental capacities to think up stupid things to say. So yeah, pretty much in every other Sunday or Saturday, which is today. And we're near done, I think, with this level. I have all the 4 things. I have the... What is it I have? Let's save the game once again, because now I think I'm almost out of the main tomb. And I'm back to the place of the beginning, but this time they didn't bother they changed the name of the level. And that's kind of weird, because up until this point you don't ever do this. You don't go back to old levels. So when you go back to old levels, well, now that I came back to...
No.
Fuck you. Just cramping in there. When you go back to old levels in a game that didn't feature you going through old levels, it's really crazy. Kind of unthinkable in a way. It's a lot of things to focus. The game, the chat, form words into another language. Top of all, in my head, speak the words, just thinking give you stutters. And yeah, it's not easy. I'll tell you that. It would have been so much easier streaming in Portuguese, but then again, this is also practice for my spoken English, which was much more broken just a few days ago, and for conversation, because if you guys can understand what the hell I'm saying, then that's awesome. It's not the same level, this is a copy, a true in place. Yeah, I get it. That's kind of the way the game works. But it's really weird to see this game do this, especially this far into the game. So I finally finished the obelisk of Come On, which was that thing which I inserted the for whatever. I killed 13 things, I picked up 30 things, I found one of the secrets, which was a medipack and some ammunition. And it took 15 minutes, not taking account the time I took dying and reloading the game. I think it doesn't count that time. Diego, you said that you stutter in Portuguese and even more so in English. That's never nice. But then again, this sort of practice really helps. It's stressful, you do feel like you're way less capable at speaking languages than you thought you were at first. But I don't know, it's fun in a way. And if people are somehow being able to keep up, then sure thing. It's the speech problems that you have, not that the language itself is hard. I get that. I do also have some stutter problems every now and then. They're not as clear because I kind of try to force myself to speak up most of the time. But I think I can relate to the issues you have. Anyway, you guys, this I think is the last section of Egypt. Hopefully, because I really want to be done with Egypt. I think this is the last section of the Egypt, and after this section is the last entire level of the game, which for those of you who have played Tomb Raider, you know where I'm going next. But I've been playing for quite some time, 5 hours. My hands hurt, my neck hurts, I hurt all over. So I'm gonna call it a day, and this is where I'm gonna end my stream. Once again, I really wanna thank every single one of you for showing up, staying here with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And that you're also enjoying Tomb Raider, because this is an old game, it takes an acquired taste to get into it. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys had fun. And Like I say all the time the streams are over, there are a shitload of links down below. You guys can follow my Twitter, my Tumblr, where you can see my work, my illustrations. There's a lot of not safe for work stuff there, so be careful. You guys can also join the Discord chat if you wanna come up and talk a little bit after the streams or whenever. And other than that, I will be seeing you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and take care and stay lovely, you delightful, beautiful boys and girls. Bye bye.
Tampoco está mal el circuito de Wario, pero yo quiero Mute City. ¡Ah! Douglas, dude, you scared me. Fucking shit.
Wario.
Thank you for your host. How are you? Douglas es inglés, ¿vale? Para los que no lo sepáis, es un streamer inglés. Y lo dicho, welcome. How are you guys?